lose. I will succeed, not immediately, but absolutely and definitely. I will take action when others hesitate. I will think big when others don't. I will sacrifice when others won't. I will dare to dream of greatness when others fear it. I will outwork my competition day and night.
The one who is hungrier to reach the top will always get there before the talented guy. Maybe not immediately, but in the end, hungry always wins. In the end, hard work always wins. In the end, heart wins. Courage wins. In the end, the one who is more dedicated to reach the top will win.
Good evening, Ducks. Welcome to this Wednesday edition of the Duckhook Show. And I can tell you already, we've been on chatting before we came on for 10 minutes and having a laugh already. So tonight might be quite entertaining with a guest that I have on board. Yes, we've got plenty to talk about. The Challenge 500 has happened last Friday. And then we've got Huddle Park happening this Sunday to finish off May and Sunday Series 2, the 5th event. And then we move into June. So let's get straight into it. Thank you for joining us. As always, you have plenty to say. Join in our trivia. If you have questions for the boys, put them on the chat line and I'll try to get to as many as possible. So let's bring in the panel that you might know already. We've got Frikkie as normal. Hello, Frikkie. Say hello. Wait.
Hello.
Hello. We've got Grant, who's taken Donnie Geldene's spot, so he's been upgraded to the top of the screen. Cheers. As if you don't know, he's the Challenge 500 champion. Then we got Paul Ricketts down at the bottom. Hello, Paul. Welcome. He knows plenty about Huddle. I hope you can hear Paul as well. Hello. And then for the first time, we've got Bobby. Hello, Bobby. How are you?
Bobby,
Yeah, you see. It starts. Okay, Bobby, what's that on top of your shoulders? What's that on top of your shoulders, Bobby?
Oh, boobs.
Ooh, well, it does look like it. I don't know. That is the most interesting lighting fixture ever. Bobby, how are you? And thanks for joining us. First time, excited?
Always. Quite strange. I never thought that to bring this much to be this drunk to be on camera. No, I'm joking. No, it's just like it. I'm used to you guys. You guys are hopefully used to me. So
Yes.
let's have a go.
So we've got the comedian on the show today, at least. Let's just see how the guys are saying things. Gerard Snyman, how much did you pay Paul to be on the show? I didn't pay him anything. The reason Paul's on the show is because he's really been into he's been playing plenty team matches and single matches, and now he's into it. And he's a Huddle Park expert, so he's going to take us through Huddle Park today. Louis Jensen, hello, all you golfers out there. Hello, sir. Vickers Albert, ha 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 ha. Hello, Brian. Ian 23, yes. Werner, Ian, Oosthuizen, Jo Baan, Zondag, yes. If you don't know, the reigning champion at Huddle Park is Leon Oosthuizen, 1 on 9 under. But I can tell you this much, there will be no 9 under this time around, Paul.
Definitely not. Especially after we did it the other week.
Why won't it be?
If they keep to their word and they keep it like we played about 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago. The tee boxes are all at the back. Makes it even longer. Much longer. But the flags they put on the very front, behind the bunkers, tricky little entrances. Impossible. Downhill putts. Crazy.
Right. So we'll see.
Can I add something there, please?
Yes.
No.
So, at Huddle Park, just to give you an idea, the morning field is going to be the league game for Huddle against CMR,
Okay.
which I won't be able to play at Huddle, so I'm playing at CMR. So yeah, that's going to happen also. So they will definitely move the pins at lack of spots.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool. So lots to look forward to. So we'll jump onto Huddle soon, but let's just catch up on some things. As we know, Sunday is Huddle Park, the end of May. And then there's 1 month left until the Open. But these are the June events. We got Reading on the 11th. The field is already filling up nicely. Always the test of Pretoria Country Club with the Greens that are their defence. And then Centurion, which is always popular, on the 25th of June. for Sunday Series 2. And then the 2nd of July will be the Open. Lots to look forward to. Okay, let's get straight into some interesting stuff. Which course is this, boys? If you know what it is, don't say it is. But let's see if you can get which one this was. I put it at a bit of an angle just to make it a bit more interesting. Does anybody know?
No, I don't think so either.
You don't think so?
Anyone else?
I won't take a guess anyway, so I sucked it.
Right. Donnie says big echo. I don't know why there would be a big echo. So I apologize if there is, because I have, let me just push this little thingy here on my thingy thing. Yes. So sorry if there's an echo. Who's the echo coming from? Is it coming from me or the other people, boys?
Yeah.
Put that down for me. Okay. So which golf course is it? Alan Lowe says Sun City Country Club. Leon says Elements. Gerard Sneeman says Waterkloof. Yes. So I'll get back to that. What else? PGA Championship, boys, that happened this past weekend. Yes, Brooks Koepka is another major winner. How well did he play? Look at this. This is his history, his recent major results. 4th, 11th win, 6th, 13th win, 39th win, 2nd win, 2nd, 4th. How's that for a run of a year?
Yeah.
7th, 29th miscut. 2nd, 4th, 6th miscut. That miscut. And then the live, and then he probably went to live there about somewhere. 51st miscut was when he was part of that full swing, and we saw why he missed that cut, because he didn't love life. Actually, that was the Masters. Then 2nd and win. So that is quite a performance from the man. What do you think?
Yeah,
He's the GOAT.
he's the new GOAT.
Yes.
I don't think he's the GOAT, although I do think he's got the mental game in it. As you mentioned, that golf show that, basically explained where he went wrong. And, I found a lot of respect for him, during that golf show, basically. And I thought to myself that he's actually a pretty solid golfer. Not yet a GOAT, but, in majors, he definitely has a head for it.
Uh-huh.
No, 100% agree with you, Fricky. He's on that full swing, that golf show. All those golfers came across really well, and it showed what actually happens behind them and stuff. And you don't really see the troubles that he went through and what was going through his mind. You just think he's a great player, hits the ball long, shoots a 69, but every now and then. But when you see it in the background and then chatting with a wife and shit, it's a totally different thing when you see it like that, open.
Yes, which is nice to see.
And at the moment, Rory is looking up to him. He got 5 majors, and Rory just 4.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how the guys struggle, Mazo. Even like Rory now at this stage. I mean, he's gone through a great patch, and then suddenly he's like not really in contention with anything at this point. So, human after all.
Rory's too good to disappear, though.
Yeah.
You saying, Paul?
He was still top 10, though, I think, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think somewhere around there. He was -2, I think he finished on.
No, I think so. Not too bad. He's consistently up there, sort of thing. Like, he just goes missing on one round.
Yeah.
Bobby, did you see Michael Block? How's that story? I think he sold more of the headlines than Brooks himself.
Yeah, but I think he's a bloody hole in one of his. That's what I think. But no, he's a legend now. He's like forever edged into the history books. I think it's going to probably be next Netflix bloody movies. So.
Well, they did say that the cameras were there
to survive.
But it was a whole build-up to that because he had played well. Then there was reaction of when he got paired with Rory, and then he played with Rory. Then he got a hole-in-one. Then he came 15th to earn his seat back for next year. Then he got an invite to the next tournament. So I hope there's not too much pressure on the poor man, because now he has to. This is the opportunity of a lifetime if he can keep going on. If you don't know, that's who it is, Michael Block. Very entertaining. It's all over social media, the way he's gone about things. Likeable character. He is a PGA teaching pro at a course.
Yeah.
And 25 teaching pros get invited to the PGA Championship. And he finished the best out of the lot. He was in contention. So it was nice to see. This I found, and this was when he he got an invite to the tournament this week, and this is some of the reaction.
Yes.
It's Michael Toth, the tournament director at Colonial.
Hey, what's going on, Michael?
Great week, my friend. Congratulations.
Don't tell me what you're going to tell me, because if you tell me, I'm going to start crying right now, man.
I am going to tell you what I'm about to tell you. We would love for you to come play in our golf tournament, and we have an exemption available, and we'd love for you to be in Fort Worth this week. And the hair on my arms is standing up too. So just take a deep breath. But there's no better person for this last exemption to go to than you.
Michael, I haven't met you yet, and I can't thank you enough for this opportunity. Someone once told me that Colonial sets up pretty good for an old pro like me. So
yeah, for sure.
I thank you so much, and this is even more insane, and I look forward to, sounds like, transferring my tickets to Fort Worth, Dallas tomorrow, and coming to you guys rather than Orange County. If you could talk to my boss real quick and tell him that I won't be at work next week. Is that okay, Matt?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, good. I'm good.
I'll be happy to call for you.
Okay, no, he's right here. He's right here. He's got tequila in his hand, so he's good.
At TCU.
Yeah, and a daughter at TCU, so we're coming. We're good. And that opportunity is ridiculous. I can't thank you enough, and I look forward to hopefully making that exemption a huge value to your tournament.
I think there's going to be a lot of people rooting for him, and I really hope, first of all, that he just makes the cut of the tournament, and then it doesn't really matter what happens after that, because he's going to get a lot more invites.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great and emotional, man. It's great for the guy.
That hole-in-one was epic. That was unbelievable. And did you see the ovation he got when he finished on the 18th? Because he made an unbelievable chip from the side of the bunker, and then still made the putt. He said, they asked him, did he watch the live scoring, or the scoring? And he said no, because he didn't want to know what was happening. And if he was watching the scoring, he probably would have missed the putt at the end, knowing that he had that putt to get into next year's tournament.
Yes, that's awesome, man.
Very impressive. Yeah, great to see. So somebody to support. Goosebump stuff, Leon Oosthuizen says. Vickers says it's 46. I did not know that. I just want to apologize if there's a bit of a echo, but guys, it's just going to be the way it is. There's nothing I can do about it now. First time I'm appreciating the subtitles on Facebook. Lekker, Paul. Okay. Vickers says Rory's on the PGA board this year. Big mistake. He must stop worrying about live golf. Yes, I think, let's be honest, I think this was a good thing for the dispute between live golf and the PGA Tour. I think it might just calm each other down, and it will just be swept kind of under the table. What do you think?
This is basically a play between the two tournaments. So yeah, this is a lucky one to see a live guy winning and still PGA on this side, and everyone. So yeah, it's like kind of like a little battle between PGA and live.
Yeah.
Look, the media must just stop all their nonsense and you know, they're fueling the fire between it all. And then obviously you've got all these Rory haters and all that, because when he goes up, you know, the first thing they ask him is not about how he played or who played. It's, what do you think about live? And he's got to answer it, being the spokesperson. So he's in a bit of a rock and a hard place, but it's the media driving it.
I am sure he's tired of having to answer those questions as well.
I can imagine.
True.
Right. Shall we talk about the Challenge 500 grants?
We have to.
Yes, we have to. So,
He wants to.
firstly, before I forget, let's get this out of the way. Jason Didikin said, whoever correctly guesses the score at the end of the tournament will get a 2-ball voucher. There was a correct score. Why I know this is because as the putt went down, I got a WhatsApp from Eddie Kutsia saying, +2 was my score. How do I get my voucher?
And he even WhatsApped me too. Say, hey, just tell Maz.
So, Eddie, if you watch
and
it,
he congratulated
when you want to play Killarney, I'll put you in touch with Jason, and then he must sort you out because he owes you 2 spots. What a good day. We got there. The sun was still down at 6:30. The guys all huddled, and then we all got a complimentary coffee as we waited to go off the 10th tee. We played off the blue first, and I can tell you, gentlemen, that the blue was not as easy as we thought it was going to be. The scoring wasn't as easy as we thought it was going to be. It was actually quite a tough day out there.
Yeah.
And this is what the top 10 looks like, and then we'll break it down. Here's a top 10. Grant now, my partner, I was playing with him on the day. +2. Whoever would have thought that a +2 would be the win? Shooting 36 the first time, 34 the second time. George Robenheimer almost took it from him. He had a good first 90. The only player, if you look at all the scores, to shoot under handicap the whole day, and that's 37. Then he went around at 31. Leon Oosthuizen, well done, third place. Donnie Geldenhuys, +10. Look at these scores. Tied fifth, myself and Adam Ford, +12. Kevin Ho, +13. Richard, +13. Frikkie, 9th, +14. Gerard Gerber, +15. Boys, what do you think of these scores?
It's big.
It's
That's
such
yeah,
a
I must say for a
brutal
classic,
score.
for a challenge 500, this is it's an eye opener. Jason was 100% correct when he said that it's not going to be an under par game, but yeah, I mean we normally run away with the games, -6, 12, 11s, all that kind of stuff. So a winner on +2 from a 8 handicap. It's
Then
amazing,
Frikkie.
I must say.
Yes. But a legit 8 handicap. Vanna said he made a prediction that the winner would come from our 4-ball. Yes, he did. And luckily it was only one person. And yes, Jason called +2. Free membership is safe. Let's have a look at your scorecard quickly there, Granty. This was the first time we went out of the Blues. Yeah, take us
We
through it.
started the back nine.
Yeah, we started on 10.
Yes, so the back nine was really just starting to warming up. I think I started off with 4 iron. I almost made the ladies on the first tee. Yeah, that was, I was like, it's one of those days. Yeah, and then, 4 iron again. And, almost didn't even make the water.
Tell me
so
about
slowly,
9. That +7. That's
so,
70.
it slowly just increased, started, because the main issue was the blue tees. I normally hit the driver. I'm so comfortable with the driver. Now I had to slow down and everything. So it all just happened. And then the memorable the 17th.
Yep.
Yes, almost hit the holding one there. That I actually hit the pole. That bounced against the pole, and you guys saw where it landed. You must probably will see the video. And then it all went through second line. Just everything clicked like a
putts.
Long putts. Yes, clutch putts went through. Went in. And then what happened on that last hole?
Yeah, what happened on that last hole? He absolutely cocked that. Hit it into the rough on the left, duffed it out of the rough. Then I don't know if he hit it in the water. What was happening?
What was it?
Stress.
Yes, I can't remember, but just.
What did you drink
It was
today?
so bad, I can't remember that hole. So
Really?
it was bad.
It was a blackout.
A blackout. Exactly.
Hans remembers it. He told me about it.
Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. And then, so now we turn, and then we're hoping that you keep going with some form. And this is your second 18 off the whites, starting on 10 again.
Right. Yeah, we started 10 again. So there I started off with, luckily I could use the driver. I actually used the driver. I topped the driver again off that tee box. I was like, really? In the middle of the fairway, hit my 7 iron, into the bunker next to the 7 wood into the bunker.
7 wood. Where's the 7 wood?
A 7 wood. It's my 4 iron replacement, bud. And then from there, made a up and down out of the bunker. Then was a bird. I thought, you know what? I didn't know about the scoring. I was like, this is actually going very good. Made the birdie on -3. So I had to subtract this round with that round, and then that's like, no, it's not how it works. So it actually worked itself.
And then 9 came again. He got a 6.
And then so everything went. I must say, I made out of 7 bunkers the whole day, up and downs.
Wow.
That's
7 bunkers the whole day, up and downs.
It wasn't all the bunkers, because I saw you thin 1 or 2 out of bunkers.
But yeah, but that was hole number 1 and 2.
You
Yeah,
didn't count
eight.
those. You didn't count those.
Your second last hole, dude. We're like, dude, just keep your composure because you hit your drive to the wrong fairway. Then you chipped up into the bunker, and then you thinned it out of that bunker. Remember?
Sorry, that's a falsie. It was the second last hole. That's the only up and down I messed up. Yeah, that was the only one. I had 7 bunkers. That was the only one. Up
Pressure.
and downs, pressure. Yeah, pressure took me on that. And then it was the last hole.
Yeah, try to cock that up as well.
Almost cocked it up. And yeah, luckily I had the shots in the bag and for the win.
For the win.
So,
Lucky, my boy.
so if your 7 wood is your 4 iron replacement, how did you hit the 4 iron on the first 18?
Good question.
Just wondering that, you know.
How many clubs did you have in the bag?
This could be a DQ.
I have my 14 clubs in the bag. I have my 14 clubs in the bag.
We need a little ballot on this, a little recount. Fricky, do your stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm making notes, eh?
Yeah.
I've got the top 5 that we captured, and I had some of the finishing moments. So let's have a look at that and remind everybody of what happened at the end of the Challenge 500. It's official. Champion of the Challenge 500. Yo, what a day, what a day.
Yo,
How you
man,
feeling,
what
man?
a freaking day it was, eh? Yeah, I didn't show it on the last hole, but yeah.
It looked like you were very focused at back 9. You had your moments, but you also gave some back.
Yeah, I did give a lot back at the back 9. I must say the nerves caught on me a bit. Yeah, but I must say, clutch putts, you've seen them today, they just dropped everywhere. Didn't show on the last hole, but yeah, there was more nerves.
Do you expect to win on +2?
No, definitely didn't expect a +2 winning. I know I can actually play a lot better in the minors. My handicap is a bit high, but yeah, everything just clicked today.
How was the course?
The course is in immaculate condition. Yeah, thanks Killarney. And the greens were just rolling so pure, and the fairways is, yeah, no, still green this time of the year. Can't believe it.
And what, nah?
Was hy of wat hy?
Yes, please.
We'd like to thank, obviously happy with the 3rd place. The blue tees just broke me. But yeah, otherwise it was quite an enjoyable day. It was quite lekker. I think the chipping was coming coming into the game, that was actually securing me some easy putts, but yeah, the putter was stone cold again. Course in a mint condition. I haven't seen this course in this condition before, so no, I follow to Jason and his team. Well done. No, kudos to Killarney. They did a brilliant job for today.
Tale of 2 nines. I played a lot better this morning compared to this afternoon. The last 9 literally frustrated me a bit, but yeah.
Do you think you were in the contention at all?
I would say this morning, yes, but yeah, I just threw stupid shots away today. Tried a new putt out today. It didn't work all that great, so I'm going to go back to the drawing board with it. But yeah, it's at a stage I was.
It was tough. It was tough out there today. It really was. No, it was okay, but it was a long day. 12 plus 12 and 5th place. I didn't realize there were so many other guys who played worse than me. Yeah, it was actually quite different, you know, playing off the front tees. You know, you thought it was going to be easy, but it was actually quite tough because you end up with sort of half clubs, different clubs to hit in, but it was good fun. I mean, the course was actually quite good. It was a bit wet, so when you were in the rough, it was a hell of a tough out of the rough, but it was a hell of a day. It was great out there today. I was very happy with my putting. My putting was very good, although I made 0 birdies. 0 birdies. 36 holes to make a single birdie.
Don't worry, Adam. I had 36 holes. I didn't make any birdies either. Any birdies, boys? No.
Can't remember. It's
I
a
hit
blur.
2 birdies in one drive about 3 months ago.
Yeah.
That is true.
4 or
Now,
5,
I killed them all.
Ricky, you got no birdies?
I can't remember. It's a
Oh,
blur for me that day. Eh?
Yeah, we
Okay.
know Grant.
That's
Sure, I
right.
did have one.
Let's have a look at the pins on the day. Who won what?
Yay! I actually won something there. Par 3 fourth. Yeah, Frikadel Barnard. On the par 4 the 9th, Lyle Langley got his little prize. And par 3 14th, Jaco Jacobs. I think that was pretty close though. Eh? So yeah.
The par 4 9th isn't off the tee box. That is closest in 2, just in case you thought. Damn. PM. Yay.
Yeah, par 3
Mazzo.
6. Mr. Mazzo there. Winning his prize. Par 4 11th. Richard Stewart was the winner there. And then par 3 17th. Newbie George Robenheimer getting his prize.
Grant, can you believe? Because he played behind us on the 17th. I stuck that right next to the pin on the 17th, and this oak went and beat me. I would have had 2.
But
yeah, I couldn't believe it because I stuck it within like a meter and a half, and then when the pins came back, George Robenheimer, I thought, what? And that pin was in such a difficult position. Hey, anyway, robbed.
Listen, you had what was a close one for you on that hole. It's like it's no one gonna get that.
Correct. In these days, like Grant almost did. This was his first round. This was his near ace. We got very excited because you could actually hear it from the tee box hit the pin. This is the company I'm keeping. So this is the 17th. This is Grant.
Hello, Yella.
Is your
almost slam dunk this thing. Hit the flag. Yeah.
Finish there. Sorry, man.
Yeah, that would have been the first one. Yeah, lekker, easy pitching wedge, 113.
Reckless. Yes, correct. Let's not say what he just said because it'd be a massive policy. So, okay, thank you. Then our other playing partner, Martin Tata, almost made the 3rd albatross in the Duckhook season. But this was off the blue. Hit a drive and a 9-iron left on the par 5. This is where he stuck his.
The really cool thing about practicing your...
Almost had our 3rd albatross on the Duckhook tour this year. Look at this, Martin.
Would have been nice if I dunked it.
Shut, dude.
Yeah.
Talk us through it.
Oh, well, hit a smashing drive, nice 9-iron at 155 and almost boxed it, so hoping for the eagle. I need it after the doubles.
I was going to say, did he make the birdie?
He made the eagle.
The eagle, sorry, yes.
Yes, he made the eagle. Thankfully. But that would have been good. So those were some of the good shots that we had. I do have, what did I have? Whole ranks. This is interesting. We'll go through this quickly. Front 9 blues, front 9 whites. Now, if you have a look at it, you can actually see the difference in the scoring average between around the 2 different ones. Anything really stick out at you?
Yeah, 5 and 6, Mazzo. That's big differences. Yeah.
Yes. So 5 is which one? That is the par 5. Yes, so there's a big difference. And the 6 is the par 3. There's a big difference in scoring. And there wasn't a big difference in the distance in that par 3.
Didn't the pin place change as well?
That was the back 9.
No, only on the back 9, yeah. Didn't change.
Sorry.
Also, look at the 8th. Off the blue, the average was 2 points.
Yes.
Off the white, it was 1.43. So it played quite a bit harder off the white. Let me show you the back. We can pick out a couple here. This is...
The back 9 was
Look at the 10th. The white was easier than the blue. Right?
Yeah.
The 11th, the white was easier than the blue. The 12th, very similar. What else? The 17th.
What are you saying? Next year we're playing off the yellow and the white.
We might play with the ladies the tips.
No.
Yeah.
Big difference, eh? Surprising.
Well, you can. You're like, what, 75? You can play off the front.
Oh, wow.
You wish, Kelly.
Everybody's changed where they were sitting. So now that means something's happened. So, yeah, good luck to us. All right, let's move on. I'd love to show you the play of the ranking stats after Grant's got his 750 ranking points, but unfortunately, I haven't got the stats because they haven't been sent to me. I don't know where he is. So, yeah. I assume you're leading, Grant. So when I eventually get this, I probably won't get it until Huddle.
Maz, let me just quickly give a call to our Holtzy. He will know.
I'm sure Holtzy will know. He's got his own. He's the backup stats guy.
Asseblief. The player this season, I'm not sure exactly, but I have a feeling the player points-wise, I'm leading.
The most points, yes. I'm sure you must.
Last time I've heard you close range for second. There might be somebody in first. So, but we don't know yet.
Well,
so
we'll know
keep
eventually.
lucky tonight.
I just wanted to show you. Donnie and Ian were playing, and somebody got a video of them.
And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah,
Grant, hole number 9, Grant. Hole
Some
number
Mike
9.
struggled, yes. Some Mike struggled. So if you need more clubs, Donnie, you know where to find them.
Yeah. Maza, let me give a few commentary to that. So I played with these guys. Donnie had a terrible day with driver and 3-wood, and he had this new putter that they're importing. Looked like a dinosaur claw thing with these 3 little things. Couldn't hit a putt. Holtzy was doing pretty okay until that last stretch of the second 9 of the 18th, basically. And second last hole, that poor putter flew about 50, 60 odd meters onto a car path, and yeah, it didn't survive. But yeah, it was great.
Well, it might help him putt better. So because of that, Halsey, you've inspired me today. This is for you as well.
The really cool thing about practicing your putting every single day is that when you get out to the course and you have a big putt, you still miss it because you suck.
Yes. So we all know, but that
we all suck.
Yes. Okay. Thanks, Ian. We love you, Ian. Yes, very much. Very much. What course is this, people? Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, eh?
I think there was one right answer that I saw.
I'd say, yeah. Can I answer as well?
Yes, go for it.
I think that's Sun City.
You're close.
The Lost City.
The Lost City is the answer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Mountain in the back.
Was it Crocodile?
Yes. That is the Lost City. If I had it from the other angle, you would have seen the palace, so that would have helped.
Yeah.
So, yes, a bit of a tricky one. Okay, I've got a question for you before we've got a lot of chatty stuff now before we move to Huddle Park, so we'll go through it quickly. Question, how many grooves are there in the new Cleveland RTX6? Wedge is my question. The grooves...
Turn it around, Maz. Turn the photo around, please.
I will soon. The groove's going like this. Any guesses?
Yes,
17.
9.
9.
9.
16.
Ek sal sê wat 14, 14. I don't know. I've never actually counted any grooves.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We had to have a look. There would be some oaks who would be like, Bobby, how many?
17.
17. Okay, I'll come back to that. But first, we're going to go to, I've got a couple of answers. Leon says 12. Vanna says 14. Vika says not enough. Ian says, sorry, Mana. Louis says 15. Leon says Lost City, correct. 11. 11. Okay, I'll just give you the answer straight up. The answer, Paul, you've got this right. No, it's 9. It's not 19. It's 9. No? Is it? Hold on.
19.
19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
there's more, man.
17, 18, 19. There's 19 grooves, boys.
I was close this time, eh?
Yeah, you were
I'm
close.
3 out.
So
Paul, you suck. You were 10 out.
Never.
Yanni says
12 to
17.
19.
Yeah, Paul forgot the 1. So there's actually more than you think.
Paul is old. When he sees it blur, so it multiplied by 2.
Yeah. I wonder if the other if
It
there's,
would have worked if
I
he
think
took
these
his glasses
wedges,
off.
the lines, the gaps are smaller between them. That's why there's more grooves. If I remember, that's what the dude told me. So there's 2 more grooves in it. All right. Top. Have you ever thought of this? The top driving ranges in South Africa, and that's on a course. It's not like a World of Golf or anything. This was from the top 100 SA top 100. Blah 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 blah.
Island Gate needs to be there.
What's that?
Island Gate needs to be there because that's a freaking awesome.
I don't know if it's in the top 10 of South
Yeah.
Africa, or top 20 of South Africa, but it might be in that area.
I
So
think you're overexcited.
Pearl Valley is
Good.
number 1. I would agree with them.
Else.
Els Club, I'm not so sure that's number 2, to be honest. Compared to a fan called Serengeti and the Lynx, like, come on, people. Who's getting kickbacks here?
I think Else Club must be because they have that fitting outdoor there.
No, that's not a driving.
Everyone's got that. Woodhill. Where's Woodhill? Woodhill is lekker.
It's not even in the. It's not in the top 20 of South Africa, but it's in the top 20 of Gauteng.
Sure.
Serengeti is nice. Yeah.
The club at Stain City, Leopard Creek. I wouldn't know. Hermanus Country Club has got a great driving range. I would put that before the Els Club. Stellenbosch, I'm not sure. Blair Athol, also, yes, that's a very pretty quaint
Blair
driving range.
Athol, I would put up there because they actually keep you on your hands. They clean your gloves. There's always a caddy there.
Yeah.
That one should be up there.
Dan Easton says Els Club suck. Nice to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
Peakenwood, 14. Mount Edgecombe, 15. Pretoria Country Club, really? Okay. Bryanston, 17. I thought they might be a bit higher. They've done a lot of revamps. Royal Joburg, Steenberg, De Zalze.
They might have some factors that we're not thinking of.
Like, what could it be?
Driving range balls, maybe?
Most probably.
Why not? If you're playing with rubbish balls, that makes a big difference. Would you like to see the top 20 in Gauteng?
Yes.
Here we go. Els Club Copperleaf. I don't agree with that. Rand Park. Yes, they've got that in-range stuff. They've got quite a nice driving range. So it's all that tech.
Set up there.
Yeah, and they've got the tech. Serengeti is always nice. The club at Stan City. Country Club, Blair Athol, Pretoria, Bryanston. Royal, Eagle Canyon. Huddle Park. Really?
Hey, I don't give you luck.
There's like not much to choose from. Ibotsi is a nice driving range. It's the only one you hit it into the water.
I wouldn't put that number 1. I love hitting balls in the water.
Yeah. Waterkloof, Woodhill, Reimsig, what? Glendower, what?
I feel like we have to make our own little project here.
Yes, I agree
Next
with you,
year.
Bobby.
Who makes all this crap up though?
Correct.
Exactly. Let's make our own crap up. Who's in? Who's
I mean,
with
it's like those halfway houses they did the other week. That was a load of. Yeah, I nearly said something different there.
bollocks.
Yes. But you're right.
Yeah, it was-
There's
yeah.
some suspect ones. I don't know. That's why I said, is there some camera on the back maneuvers happening? But anyway, that's how it got ranked. It's interesting to see, but I don't think we all agree. All right, let's move on. We've got, do we have any more videos for Ian to stick him away? No, I think I've finished. Huddle Park. Okay, Huddle Park. How do we start Huddle Park? I can tell you this is what Sunday Series 2 stands like. Clint Broders is leading on 80. Remember that one didn't count for this particular one, which was Killarney. It was only 9 holes. Then Louis Jordan is on 78. Leon Duplessis on 75. Jaco Jacob 74. Graham on 74. Jamie the same. Richards on 73. Edwin 73. Pranay 73. And Wayne Redu on 73. So that's what it looks like going into this week. This is what a question for Huddle Park I have for you. I'm sure you know this. When did the blue course at Huddle Park reopen? Because remember, if you don't know, they had 3 courses, right?
Yeah.
And then then the whole place went to shit. Okay, so they didn't have, it wasn't operational. Then they bought it back and brought one course back. When did it reopen, Paul? Come on.
2014.
Any other answers?
COVID.
2017.
I cannot say because it opened before I started playing. So I'm only playing 3 years of golf for 4 years now. So can't say.
Really? Look at this ringer. Here.
Bro, 8 handicapper. A frikkie.
Hey.
Okay. Then
Someone said 2005. Wow.
no, it's not 2005. I can tell you that much. The answer is here. It is. Here's the answer.
14, 15, 16, around there.
You were close. 2013, according to November 2013, according to
10 years.
Yes, I've got a couple of comments here that I just want to.
And they're actually revamping their clubhouse for since COVID.
Yeah, they keep running out of money because everybody keeps running away from it.
Yeah.
Pushing it into the other side of the course.
Graham Walker, thanks for watching Driving Range. Having a shop that sells refreshments scores more than functional aspect, hence Stellenbosch.
They got lucky pizza.
Yes, like it's good to see you, Grapey. Eh? Welcome, Grapey.
Cock says if it is balls, then Rand Park needs to be bottom 10. Yeah. So
Okay, yeah, bro.
Need to up their game. Okay, let's have a look at the pins for Huddle Park quickly.
Yeah, so Mazza, let me do that. Par 3 third, sponsored by Golfer 8. Must say it's a good par 3, that one. Par 3 seventh, sponsored by Airstone. Then we've got the par 3 14th, sponsored by Golf Concepts.
That's
I
par
think
4.
that's the closest in 2.
Par 5, actually.
Par 4, 14, sorry, par 4 14th.
Sorry, par 5.
Yeah, it's a par 5.
Yeah, it's the one down the hill. It's not a par 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then
You're
last,
going
the par
closest
3
to 2 on that one.
Yes.
Maybe
Wow,
if they
crazy
see
one.
the back, it's going to be good.
Yes.
No, it's a
Nobody
it's
will
a,
reach.
What, 9 iron, you there?
Yeah.
So the closest might be before the water. So put the pin there. I'm interested to see if anybody carries the water or even reaches the green. So it doesn't have to be on the green.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Because if they put it at their back left tee box, then it's tricky because you've got to go round. You haven't got a straight shot over that bunker.
Yeah. So it's going to be one of those. It is a concepts voucher. So the big hitters.
Might need to swing analysis then.
Yes. Let me show you what the tee boxes look like before we break the course down. The first tee, we've got a couple of singles game. Eddie plays Ashley. Gerard Snyman, Frikkie, Carl Lawrence, and Mitchell. You ready for your game, Frikkie?
Yeah, we're ready. Practicing as much as we can, but yeah, looking forward to the game.
There's a surprise.
There's no handicaps yet. They will hopefully be in tomorrow. Nikki Valengoed is joining us once again. There's one spot available here. Let's have a look at the other 9. Back 9. There we go. Robin, Mike, Rakesh, and Paul. Paul, you're playing Rakesh. This is your final singles game. You know how to beat him?
Yeah, it should be
With
easy.
a stick.
He's played with Robert, so it should be easy.
Yeah.
I'll just get him drunk and let Robbie whistle around the course.
Mazza, why is his name in italics? So what does that mean?
Yes.
He's Welsh.
There's a couple of names in italics. They will know. So that we can keep record of what's going on. There's another match play. Kero, Lyle, Gerard, and Ficus. I think that's
a rough formal.
That's a big game because that could determine who goes through already. Reichardt and Hanru are playing Wayne and PJ. Hopefully PJ does not cancel on me. Alan Lowe's joined the 11:52 with Cyril and Louis. So there's actually 2 spots left. Okay, let's quickly break it down. Paul, what can we look forward to? I assume it hasn't turned brown yet. So that's one thing.
Yeah, we've had a lot of rain, so it's still pretty green.
See if I can find Paul. No, that's not Paul.
That's me.
That's not Paul.
That's
Paul is still Paul.
It's
Okay.
me. That's me. No, it's still pretty green. I chatted to Melman this afternoon, and he said the greens are still running around about 10.5 to 11, so it's not so bad.
Sure.
And if you remember when we played the other week on the 11th, they put that pin on the left-hand side front about 5 meters on. and we all had little tiny downhill putts to it, and we all went off the green. It's ridiculous. Just touching it, that's how quick it was going down the hill. There's no chance of stopping it. You had to hit the flag and go in.
Yes, that was crazy. So if it's down at the bottom, you're dead.
Yeah, it was nuts. The four ball behind us, I remember watching them. The one guy chipped to the back. He putted back down towards the flag, went off the green, chipped back on to the back, and came back down. And just couldn't stay on the green, picked his ball up and walked off.
Yes. I wanted to say also, there's a comment here that Vanna says 12:40. Are you guys going to finish? My friend, 12:40, because most courses start up past 11, 20 past 11. 12:40 is only 64 four balls. So normally it goes till 1. So they got 20 minutes to play with. If they can't finish, then it's just unfortunate because that's just the way it is. Otherwise, we're going to have to play with 50 guys to get
I'm going to
time.
try.
I'll keep Robert and Michael moving swiftly.
If there's a spot open, I'm going to try and see if I can come from CMR to play, if I can do it.
You'll have to play at the last four, 12:40, and hopefully finish.
You play.
Fricky, you're gonna and Paul is the pain to deal with. Paul, you make sure that this field runs on time because I don't need it starting late. Because if it starts late,
Robbie going.
No, but you must tell Melman and his friends that they can't run late.
No,
That's all Grant. He will sort it out. That's the new dude.
Okay, good.
We'll have Charlie
and
on
like
course.
Jägermeister.
And then
Sort you guys
halfway,
out.
I know we kind of asked for grab and go at halfway, but they never listen. So try not to sit down. Like, get your takeaway sandwich and move. Don't sit down because that will save 10 minutes as it is.
The problem is there, though, Maz. They've tried to do that, take the orders and look at the tee boxes and stuff like that, but then they only start cooking when you walk in.
I know, but they need to eat. We had issues last year with that.
Yeah.
Any other course? So the greens are fast. The course is in good nick. The layout's good. I think let's do a score prediction. I think -3, somewhere there.
I have the same in mind, -3 in mind. But if the course plays difficult, it can definitely be only even.
Yeah, -2 will be a good score.
-1.
Bobby, you playing what you're going to shoot to win?
Well, I'm going to leave the driver in the back, number 1.
Oh, Genio. Yep.
What's the driver?
Loves drivers.
The problem is, with that course, I hit my driver far, but very skewed, so it doesn't help.
Okay.
But no, it's a very tight course. It's not, you can't mess about.
Bobby, only hole number 11. You need to worry about with your driver because that's OB. Easy OB.
Only 11.
Yeah.
10.
Who are you going to OB on
Oh,
there?
okay. Then I'll eat driver the whole day.
I'm not sure you're going to score there, Mazza, but let's continue with the next one.
Yeah. I see Ian says -5. Yannis says -4. Graham says Gerard says -2. Leon says -4.
Is Leon's playing?
Yes. Leon says eating is cheating. Okay. Thanks. Eating is cheating. There was one more click. I'm going for -5. So it looks like -4, 5, 3 could be the number. So good luck with that. I want to well done to Peter Prinsloo for winning in Limpopo.
Mazza, I don't think so. I think it's like I got the sheet the other day from Ryan. It's Gerard Spies. So yeah, it wasn't Peter.
So Peter didn't win. I looked at the live scoring and I saw.
What is it? Ryan?
Yeah, I think something to do with the score capture. Someone messed up with scores, but it was Gerard Spies, Fabian Fredericks, and then Peter Prinsloo.
Oh, what was the winning score on? I wouldn't know. I haven't received anything.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like a Ryan Falsey?
Okay, let's move on to the singles. So Peter hasn't got another trophy to chase you. I thought he had.
Yeah, I'm safe for now.
We wanted to do the singles so we can show everybody where they are. So I want to cut this separately and do a video separately for the people to see. what's happening in singles. So I'm going to start again. And the singles knockout update. And this is what it looks like. We've got a lot of pools to go through. So let's go through pool 1. The guys will help me. Here we go. Donnie Vickers Mark. Pool is complete. Donnie Geldenes and Vickers Lee are through. Mark Barjera is out. So you don't have to worry about pool 2. Pool 1. Pool 2. Now, there were 2 pools with 4 guys. Right, let me take this out. There were 2 pools with 4 guys, 1 and 2. But 2 other oaks kind of disappeared, right? They entered and then vanished. So I've moved those 2 into those pools so that they can, so it's all 3 now. Okay.
Okay.
Now I messed up my video, so I'm going to have to start again. Moving on to pool 2 is Cornell, Maz, and Stefan Lombard. I need to still play Stefan, and Cornell needs to play Stefan, so we'll get that done eventually. Pool 3, this is what pool 3 looks like. Jaco Jacob, Simon Meyer, Carl van der Linde. Jaco needs to play Carl van der Linde. Carl van der Meulen. So we'll see when that happens, but that's 1 more to go, and it looks like it's going to be those 2 that go through because Simon's got no points.
Yeah.
Right. Pool 4.
Okay, let me do 4.
Go.
When it comes up.
Thanks, Frikkie. I'm supposed to play my game.
Oh, okay, cool. Grant, you do number 4. Go for it.
So it's me and Gerard still needs to play. Both us won Granville, so we both go through. So whoever wins there, it's just
easy. Easy. So we're moving on with this. This is pool 5.
Yeah, it's Richard, Hansi, and Dana. It looks like Hansi and Dana still needs to play.
They're playing at Huddle.
Okay, great, 100%. So the winner probably there will go, well, depends on what Hansi does. So if it's a good score, then he might go through.
Yeah, Hansi's going to need a
with
big
Richard
victory.
going out, he might actually just pop it anyways.
Yes, he might go through anyway because Richard won't continue.
Yeah.
Moving to Singapore, if you didn't know.
Singapore, yeah, he's moving. I was wondering.
Yes. Pool 6, Wayne, Graham, and Hanru. Wayne and Hanru need to play each other. So the winner of that game goes through. Easy enough.
Yeah.
Pool 7, we're almost done. Ashley must play Edward, and they are playing at Huddle, and Ashley Edward. So Ashley needs to win 3 by 3 or better to beat Ryan, who's the reigning champ. Pool 8. Steve, Peter, Zach, Roberts. Steve needs to play Roberts. And
Robbie, jeez.
Steve's going to have an uphill battle. He's going to have to thump Roberts.
Yeah, correct.
Who wants to go through 9? Paul, you go through 9.
Paulie, you do that.
Oh, well, that's the easy one. I'm going to just take it. I'm going through. It's against Rakesh. I mean, come on. Rakesh is going to start as a bit of a favorite there because he's always up in the top 10 on the on all the games I see it, and he sort of falls away. So
okay, you can lose.
Go from number 1 to last spot, eh?
Yeah,
Paul, you can lose, but you can't lose by more than 3. Okay. You can't lose by more than 3.
By more than 3.
Yeah.
But Jason's won 2, is right? How did Jason win 2? No, he's played 2.
Yeah, played 2.
This was one of the first.
Okay, I'll do this one. It was Frikkie, Rudolf, and Werner, and there was only 2 players here, Rudolf and Werner. Thank you, guys.
Finished. Easy enough.
Easy.
This one is also done. Frikkie Dane and Glenn Williams going through to the next round. So I look forward to the next round. This has got to happen. Jean-Ray and Moritz need to play. And Jean-Ray is going to have to beat Moritz by quite a bit. By at least 3 to pip in. 13. There it is. Gerard. So this is, Reichardt moved here, right? Because there was a JP someone who is gone. So Reichardt still needs to play both these guys to see what happens. So that will happen eventually. Pool 14. Sarel and Louis are playing. So this will conclude this group, but it doesn't matter because they're both through anyway. Final pool before we wrap this up. Kero, Fats, Anthony. Anthony needs to play Kero, and Kero needs the winner goes through, basically. Yes? Well, even if it's a tie, then Kero goes through.
Correct, yes.
Point difference, yeah.
Okay, so that is the singles. Yay. Okay, let me just read some stuff here. Peter Never One came in 3rd, I think. Okay, Cool, that has been sorted. Do you need a singles player to help with the pools? No. It's a bit late now, gang. It's all sorted. But next year, you're definitely in the singles and the teams. All right, that's it. Boys, thank you for joining us. Have a fantastic day.
Been fun.
A fantastic day.
Dank julle.
Lekker.
Flicky, you got to
It
do
was
all your
fun. We'll
things
see you on
because I will
Sunday.
not be.
Bobby, jy het jouself eintlik gedra.
Ek doen altyd. What do you mean?
Okay, lekker man. So keep
Cool.
safe.
We'll check you.
Cheers, mense.
Have fun. Where's this thing? I want to play it. Bye-bye.